We tested 5 methods to play Arc Raiders on a Mac on an M3 Max chip. In this case, 3 of them worked, and they are all cloud-based solutions. I know this is probably not what you wanted to hear, but we did everything in our power and just couldn't get the game to run through the 2 local methods that we tried. We'll give you the best settings we found for each method, and we'll recommend which one to pick. But you still need to buy the game first. We are always looking for discounts on this game to help you get it as cheap as possible. Regularly check the description under this video to get the best deals available at the moment. Boosteroid is our preferred method for this game. Boosteroid is the price to performance king, but it's a cloud solution, so it's best to use it at home. Just to be clear, if you want the easiest way to play, this is it. We recommend signing up from the link in the description to see all the available games in the Boosteroid library. All you have to do to start gaming is follow the link in the description, register for the service, and buy a subscription. Then just search for the game and click play. It's all pretty easy, but we have a how-to tutorial if you need it, and an overview of the service if you want something more in-depth to make up your mind. Boosteroid and other cloud solutions will handle Arc Raiders okay, regardless of your in-game settings, but in case you do run into performance hiccups, here are some effective suggestions. If you're not familiar or aware, there are actually a bunch of settings you can optimize in Arc Raiders. Now, the main difference will be in which resolution scaler you use. If DLSS is available to you, use that. Otherwise, for most users, I recommend FSR3, since it's the lightest one. Set it to quality or balanced, preferably balanced to gain latency and FPS so you can react quicker. The biggest setting change is to set the 2 global illumination options respectively to static, if available to you, and low. If you need further optimizations, check the ones currently displayed on your screen. The other 2 cloud services that support Arc Raiders are also valid solutions, so here's what you should know about them. GeForce NOW is the best cloud solution with all the bells and whistles, but at double the price of Boosteroid, it's just not worth it except for a handful of games which can use the latest and greatest effects. xCloud is Microsoft's cloud solution created for using with Game Pass. It's by far the worst of the cloud solutions, but it comes with the benefit of being free if you subscribe to Game Pass. The reason we don't generally prefer it is that it's a controller-first experience. It's capped at 60 frames per second, and the image tops out lower than the PC cloud options. Both of these cloud options are a perfectly valid way to play Arc Raiders on a Mac, but we still prefer Boosteroid because it's the most balanced method with the most attractive value-to-price ratio. As for the local options, unfortunately none of the ones we tried work. Like with many other popular multiplayer titles, Arc Raiders can't be played through methods like crossover or Sikarugir because of its anti-cheat system. If you are on an Intel Mac, you could technically try double booting Windows through Boot Camp and playing it this way, but realistically, very few users would have an Intel machine powerful enough to support this game. In other words, if you want to play Arc Raiders on a Mac, you just have to use a cloud solution. Take care and see you in the next one.